What's up, Arizona? Welcome into another edition of Dropping Dimes. I'm Cam. That's Chili. Here we go, man. How's it going, buddy?
Hey man, it's going. Thanksgiving was amazing. I hope yours was great.
Yeah. What'd you eat?
I
Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken,
tomatoes,
turkey, lamb.
lamb.
You name it.
Oh man, you know the deal. What's it called? I made Thanksgiving dinner for the most part. I
You did?
spatchcocked, yeah, I spatchcocked a turkey, ripped the spine out like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Get over here, you know what I'm saying? So
Finish him.
flatten that thing out, and oh, we finished it all right. But actually, Cam, this is the truth. I froze a little bit of the turkey and a little bit of my mac and cheese.
Okay.
So that I can save for later and stuff like that. And I was gonna deliver you a plate, but I got so caught up on time.
I feel
I
like
got
we
so
talked about that. And just
yeah.
so the people at home know, Cameron didn't
I
get
know
no play
you're
from Chili.
yeah.
No, I didn't
So
get a plate.
no, I know because I got so caught up on time and flying back to LA and things like that. I'm jet setting like these two young bucks that we got
Oh yeah, we
tonight.
got we got
Uh,
some people. Hey man, did you
uh,
change your background a little bit? Did you throw a belt in there? Look, is that the
yeah,
flight club belt?
Yeah, both of them boys are familiar with this belt here as they both participated in the championship game
Yeah.
of Flight Club, which as you would as luck would have it, over the
Uh-huh.
years, there's a lot of mystique to the belt. The champion of Flight Club has typically won a state championship or at the very least participated up into the open division bracket.
Oh, look at the standard you're setting.
Listen, so we got Just Philly's Flight Club
All
belt
right.
right there, and I cannot wait. Basha Bears and the Chandler Wolves. This is gonna
Yeah.
be
For the
absolute theater.
for the open
Absolute
division
theater.
title. Let me run through all this real quick. It was a pretty cool semifinal weekend. Congrats to Round Valley real quick for winning the 3A title,
Oh
knocking off
yeah,
unbeaten
crazy.
Ben Franklin. What a wild game. Ben Franklin had a chance to tie it at the end, couldn't make the field goal. Round Valley, the champs in 2A. Scottsdale Christian were down 22 to nothing to St. John's, and they rattled off 27 unanswered to win their
That's
third straight
crazy.
state title, a three-peat for SCA and last year's Fever head coach of the year, Mike Sheehan. So congrats to them. Semifinal weekend was just unbelievable. We got a great matchup in 4A. Micah Mountain, the defending champs, taking on Arcadia, who's undefeated. Chile, I looked it up. They got 30 something wins in 3 years, and I think only
Yeah.
like four losses. It's or maybe three. It's absolutely incredible what the Titans have been able to build out there. In 5A, you got Canyon View, Coach of the Year candidate J.R. Alcatar against Desert Mountain, Coach of the Year candidate Conrad Hamilton.
Yeesh.
What those two teams have done, running the gauntlet in 5A, knocking off undefeated teams and top ranked teams and teams with more talent. And those are the two left. And then in 6A, Centennial and Castiles. Centennial, the defending 6A champs. And as you just mentioned, the Open. Boy, did we have two amazing semifinal games. Chandler just taking it to Hamilton, meeting them at the front door and saying, "This is our house." Chandler, of course, punching their hey, it is what it is, Chili. They popped him in the mouth early. It was 30 to 3 at some point, at least I think so. It was a lot to not enough at halftime of that game. And listen, Chandler just they just did it. They just did it. It's tough to beat a team twice. Hamilton knew that. One of the very few times of the year that the Huskies just didn't answer the bell. They were held to a season low, 17 points. Chandler moving on, and then
Hey,
Basha was just unbelievable to knock off Liberty. Liberty's first loss to an Arizona team since 2022. That goal line stand at the end. I was just
was
talking to Coach
crazy.
Thomas earlier today. I was like, Coach, you guys haven't been stopped like that four straight plays that I can remember, and he couldn't remember either. So Basha, and Chandler in the open title game.
I gotta ask you because you were at Dobson
Yeah, I
for the
was.
Chandler Hamilton rematch, for
Yep.
the heavyweight rematch.
Yep.
I gotta know, at what point were you like, oh, the game, it's over. There's there isn't gonna be a comeback this time. Because I've heard from a couple people that that point actually hit.
I would say into the close to halftime in the second quarter. You just knew it. Like, listen, I think I got a pretty good read on when. I just think I got a pretty good read in general, Chile. Listen, credit to Hamilton. Like they pushed it late in the fourth quarter, popped off a couple of scores. Forced a fumble, you get a first down, all of a sudden it's a different thing. But listen, Chandler just came out, and to me, they were more ready to play. Like nothing against the Huskies, but like it is tough to beat a team twice. Chandler has just as much talent over there as Hamilton does. Like they got a great quarterback in Will Menzel, and those guys just follow his lead. And from the moment, like the very first play of the game for Hamilton, direct snap over to backup quarterback's head for a safety. It's 2-0, and we're 7 seconds into the game. You know what I'm saying? And after that, the offense just from Chandler or from Hamilton just couldn't get anything going, Chili, and you just kind of could see the night that it was going to be. In the Wolves, listen, they had all the momentum, just all the
Okay.
momentum, and just never it never got to the point, Chili, where I thought it was going to swing back in Hamilton's favor. Like I said, credit to them. Roy Oliver made an unbelievable catch late. Roman Oliver too as well. Like they didn't necessarily quit, but by that time you're just trying to cling on to momentum here and there when the Wolves had it all game long.
Man, okay. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Because the obviously the game that I was at, I was over there at Corona del Sol,
Mhm.
um, Liberty Basha. That moment kind of never came. You never knew what was
Yeah,
going to happen
yeah.
until the very end, until
I
that.
kept checking the score, and I was like, when I saw that Bash had tied it, I was like, because I was expecting Liberty to put some foot on the gas to go, um, but man, Basher to keep swinging like that, and then like I said, that goal line stand, Chili. I had to go back and watch every play that we shot with that, just because I wanted to witness it, and like I guarantee you, Liberty hasn't been stopped like that in the past 3 or 4 years.
No,
Not a stand like that.
and Coach McDonald and Coach Jones were so cerebral with that thing. They took a couple penalties, a couple offsides or whatever. Because all they were losing inches at that point, but they were getting the next play. They were
Yeah.
blow the thing dead. They don't like what they see. Some of the kids, whatever, super cerebral with how they handled that situation, and forced a fumble. And I believe it was Kramer Cronin returned that thing about 20, 30 yards or whatever. But
I talked to him about that
fantastic.
today. I can't remember how he phrased it, but I asked him, I go, hey man, especially after the way last year ended and Liberty knocking them out at the title game, like to knew that you made the play, like somebody else knocked it free, but for him to fall on it, pick it up, get him inside territory where they obviously went on to kick the game-winning field goal. He goes, Cam, man, that felt great. You just tell. You could just tell. It's pretty cool.
Hey, speaking of which though, we do got somebody
Yeah,
right here.
real quick. Do you want me to bring them both in? I
No, no,
see the
no, no, no,
days. Do
no,
you want
no,
me to
no,
bring them
no,
both in?
no, 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 no,
Are
no.
you sure?
Yeah,
I feel like that could
let's
be it. Can we do it at the end? Can I
let,
bring the other one on, or did
yeah,
you not warn them?
no, listen, I did not warn them for that, but let's save that for a minute because I have something very, very unique where I
Okay.
was able
All right.
to dig into the archives, the Just Chili archives of something. So
Okay.
I got something super unique that I'd like to
Cool.
ask each of them individually. So first, we are going to start off with the super talented, explosive running back, one of the top running backs in the country in 2027, Golden Ticket Boy,
Uh-huh.
Noah Roberts. You know the deal, straight out of Bashas, an absolute nightmare. Noah, what's going on, man?
What up, bro? What up?
Noah, how's it
Hey,
going?
It's going good. It's going good. How about y'all? Y'all good?
Yeah, we're
yeah.
great, man. We're ready for some exciting football this weekend. What does it mean to be playing back in the open?
Uh, yeah. It's a blessing to be back in the open. You know, we went last year, lost, but we're looking to win this year. So it wasn't easy to get back, but we're back and we're looking to win this time for sure.
No, real
Basha,
quick. Take me through Friday real quick. Your emotions beating Liberty the way you guys did it, especially after everything last year and losing them in the title game. What was the feeling like?
Man, on Saturday it was really
Oh,
like a
Saturday.
yeah,
That's it.
it was
Saturday.
Saturday, it was a Saturday game. So on Saturday it was like a after we won it was fun. It was electric in the locker room after the game. Everybody was hyped. The vibes was high, and we was all celebrating. But like after that, when we got to Sunday and today, like we just flushed it all out, and now we're focused on Chandler.
hey, Noah, I gotta ask, Basha making a real habit of participating in this open division championship thing, making Sun Devil Stadium kind of a home. What are you expecting like the vibes to be like? Because you've been there before. You've seen what this looks like. You know what it's like to play the last game of the season.
Oh man, it's gonna be electric. It's gonna be electric for surely in the stadium. As that state, like state is it's different, especially open because everybody goes to the game and in the East Valley and the West Valley around the whole state. Everybody's gonna go to the game, so it's gonna be electric atmosphere, and it's like no other. Like I don't know, like I don't know how to describe it. You just got to be there, you know.
Hey, do you feel like it's like a home away from home kind of? I mean, I'm just asking. This isn't really a. No.
Well, I
Hold
mean,
on.
I
it
mean,
could be chilly for him. We getting we announcing his future now? What are we doing here?
No.
What are you trying to put my man on the spot for? He's
No,
chilling in
no.
his room.
I
Got the
know, I
purple
know.
lights on, like he's relaxing.
No, I'm not
Oh, I'm
asking him.
sorry, man. Chili just gets
No,
ahead of himself sometimes, man.
no. I'm not asking because you've been to 4 or 5 Sun Devil games this year or anything like that. I'm just asking because you guys have been so comfortable playing in that stadium. Is this kind of like a home away from home?
man, shoot, it's starting to be. It's my second time playing there. I'm hoping to make it 3 times with next year too. So, and I beat her a lot. I ain't gonna lie, but every other weekend I beat her a lot. So it's starting to feel like that way home.
Yeah, I got his locker picked out and everything because he know the championship game gonna be there.
Oh, there
Have
we
that
go.
thing
Yeah.
reserved.
Yeah, man. Hey, is that can he talk his way into all that? Does he get like a special locker? How does this work, Noah? Does Basha get to use ASU's locker room? Like, how do we
Man,
work something in
they have you in like this
the
in like
side?
in like the little side away locker rooms kind
Oh,
of.
gotcha. Okay.
It's a little further from like the stadium. She got to walk.
Yeah, maybe we go,
Yeah.
Chili. We'll call Kenny. We'll just see. We'll just
Hey,
ask. We could ask. You never know, right?
hey,
Uh, no, real quick. What makes this team at Basha just so special? What makes it different?
Man, this year I would say like how like connected as a group we are. You know, like everyone on the team is like close and friends. Like at the start of the year, Coach Mack like moved everyone's lockers around to like no, there's no clicks on the team. You so everyone's by someone new, so that they have to talk to somebody new at the start of the year, and we all just gelled as one team. And it's coming into like fruition now.
Can I follow up on that real quick? Did you think he was crazy to do that? Like when he started
I
moving people's lock, like
yeah.
obviously, what was it? Position group at first, right?
Nah. It was really
Or
like
just
kind of
like,
like friends.
oh,
Yeah,
okay,
like
got
yeah.
it. So
So
he's moving people all around the locker room. And you're like, come on, coach,
yeah,
what are you doing?
yeah. So at first it was like we had like little cliques. So like friends here, friends here, friends here. So now at the start of the year, he moved everybody around, and everybody was like, "Man, what's going on?" And then like it helped. It helped really. It helped. So at the time we were like, "What's going on?" But now we're thanking them because everybody it worked. Everybody's one. We all one big group and one collective.
So it did make you guys closer.
Yeah, it did. It helped.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
listen, heading into the Liberty game, you were kind of on a tear since that Hamilton loss. How were you able to compartmentalize that, put that behind you? Because you went absolutely crazy for 4 games with like almost like 500 combined yards as a combo back and like 8 touchdowns or whatever you had
Yeah.
rushing, receiving. Like, how were you able to compartmentalize everything, put that Hamilton loss behind you, and just focus on what was ahead?
Really that like it a loss is a loss, you can't do nothing about it. It's about how you learn from it and move on from it. So really after the loss, I was like, yeah, I need to step up as like as a player, you know. So I just took that initiative and started stepping up as a leader, as a player, and stuff happens. And I've been playing better lately. So yeah.
What's it
No,
gonna take
absolutely.
to beat Chandler?
Just everybody doing their job, everybody being one group, just do your job, execute what the play that's called and just go 100 for those for the 4 to 6 seconds that you're in as each play and just execute.
Noah, do you know a
Hey,
lot of those guys over there? Like, do y'all
Yeah,
like are you because
hey,
they were saying that
hey.
earlier today at media day, like we know them, they know us.
yeah,
Some live on the
yeah.
Hey,
same
no,
street.
Noah,
I mean, I just
no. Before you answer that question, I would like you to tell me something about this picture that I'm about to show
oh
you,
boy.
and the person in there.
Who
I
who
just like you to talk to me a little bit about the
who
person
is
in
that?
there, and
And
he's gonna let you know. He's gonna let you know. Noah, I
uh,
would just like to know, the roots of all this stuff, like how this
yeah,
really starts out for all you guys coming up in the game.
yeah. So that picture, that's me and Jai Jones. So like me and Jai go way back, like to where we was like 7 years old, like playing on the same youth teams, and that picture we were like 8, playing on the same 7-on-7 team. It's like both teams, everybody go way back, so it's kind of like you like playing your friends, but hey, now we ain't friends this week though, but after the week we could be back cool, we could be back cool.
So
Hey,
do y'all
hey,
talk? Nothing like, hey man, we gonna get you. Nothing, no messages.
Yeah, no, we don't really talk. We're not this week, but I talked to him on Friday. 'Cause
Okay.
at the Arizona State game, at the ASU game, I talked to him on Friday. So,
Okay.
but I ain't talked to him since. You know.
Okay.
I love it, man.
That
Listen,
that's cool.
I know that that 27 class is special. As you guys were growing up, was this something like the whole golden ticket thing, the whole get ASU to be heavy on you guys? Was that like a conversation that you guys had that you guys wanted to grab the local school's attention and make sure that you guys put on for the city, for your class and things like that?
It really wasn't a thought back then. It was really a thought that like me and him both good players. We are just gonna keep grinding and getting better, and just it just happened. Like it just happened that me and him are just
The best
these
at
like
what you guys do.
yeah, kind
It's
of.
okay. No, it's okay.
It
Everybody
really
else knows the best at
yeah.
what you guys do. We'll leave it there. Like
It really ain't
I
nothing new. Like me and him aren't really surprised that it happened that way. It really ain't nothing new. So we've been doing this. So yeah.
Yeah, my guy Noah in love with the grind, just like Jai. Hey,
Very good.
you guys didn't get to see Chandler during the regular season,
Which
Yeah.
Chile I
but
thought was crazy. Like I look
but
back at their schedule. I was like, I'm sure they played. They did not play. It's different.
no, but they did get to see each other 7-on-7s over at
Yeah.
Flight Club, and there was a whole lot of chirping, a whole lot
Brother,
of chirping.
yeah.
Or
Coaches to coaches,
is
players to
this
players.
is that viral video I saw Coach Mack's speech after the game that people are talking about?
Man, something like that. I don't even know.
What is this gonna be like on the field when you guys are all seeing each other? How heavy are some of these conversations gonna be?
Dude. Hey, it's gonna be really heavy for sure. I'm gonna tell you that. It's gonna be
Yeah.
heavy. It's gonna be heavy, but at the end of the day,
Hey, refs don't go crazy. Let
yeah,
these
refs.
boys talk to each other because Noah and Jai, they
Yeah,
brothers,
but
and like
listen,
they
but they go
they came
Chile. They
up
go.
into this.
Listen, you stop hyping the ball up. All right, look, they already got enough hype. They got enough to think about. Just let them go out there and play. They don't got to worry about the chatter.
Oh,
The winner gets to talk. It's the best thing, right, Noah? You
yeah.
win, you
Hey,
get all the
hey.
talking you want.
Yeah, I guess the winner gets the bragging rights for the next year. But hey,
Yeah, the whole
we gonna
year, man. You go up and down Chandler Boulevard with the trophy, man. You can do whatever you
Hey,
want.
hey, Noah,
yeah.
I do got to know, like beating Liberty, like to be able to exercise that demon. What was that like for you guys as a team, as a collective?
Man, it really just like showed that like that game has been on our minds since we lost last year. So for like a full year, like the scoreboard from the game last year was all up in our locker room, all up in our weight
Ooh,
room. So every
ooh.
single day since we lost, we saw the scoreboard. We saw the scoreboard for the past 3 years we played them. So every day when we saw that. So it was really like our just goal just to beat them this year. So yeah.
Okay.
All
Hey,
right.
Cam, I got one more. If
No,
you got one more.
I'm good.
Hey, Noah, I gotta know your partner in crime back there in that backfield.
Yeah.
Joshua Gaines, how special has he been, and how much has he meant to you personally, to have a guy that's gonna, take a bunch of those big tough carries between the tackles?
Yeah, it really helped me out like a lot. Like when he came last year after the 5 games, because the first 5 games, but when he was sitting out, I was taking like a lot. Like I was taking a lot of like beatings, a lot of hits, a lot of unnecessary stuff that I didn't really have to take like this early in high school. So really when he came back, really when he came from the AIA rule, it really just lifted like a burden off my shoulders that like I don't need to do everything in the backfield. That I have someone else that can do it too. And yeah, so me and him's really just work like thunder and lightning. Like he can go up between tackles. I'm gonna get in space and do what I do. So yeah.
All right, man. Hey, no, I
Hey,
appreciate
hey,
you.
Noah, can I issue a challenge, man?
What up?
What are you thinking for Friday
Saturday.
Oh,
or Saturday? There we go,
Saturday.
Saturday. Man, my brain is all messed up.
Man, sure. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Okay, there we go.
I'm thinking a win for sure.
There
I'm thinking a win, and whatever come with it, come with it. I'm happy to win.
there we go. Man,
Okay.
see, this kid's got his life together, man. I don't even know what day it is. What is today? What's today?
Hey.
How do we get to December? You got your Christmas shopping done, Chili?
Yeah,
You
most
oh,
of it.
oh
Not
you,
all of it, most
okay.
of it.
We'll
Most of
see.
it.
We'll see. No,
We'll
we
see.
appreciate the time. We got other guests on this show too as well. Coming up
Yeah.
is a friend of yours, Noah.
What y'all?
Would you like to say hi to him before we say bye?
Nah, we good. I can say hi
Okay.
later. It's fine.
Okay, there we go. There
Oh,
we go. See, I wanted to
dang.
ask. I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask. I want
Hey,
I
no,
wanted to
it's all
ask.
good, man.
I
Hey,
wanted
don't
to
let
ask.
don't let Cam try to bait you into nothing
No, hold on.
crazy.
I just wanted to
No,
ask.
it's
I just
all
wanted to ask.
good.
I wanted to ask.
Hey,
No, we
hey,
appreciate the time, man. Listen, it's been so much fun to watch you guys. And you're right, like this Basha team, they just seem closer. And what you guys have done this year has been a lot of fun to watch. The adversity you guys have overcome, the battles you guys have put through, man. You represented your community well, and I'm telling you, man, there is a ton of people in this state that are excited for that game on Saturday, and it should be packed. And all eyes of Arizona are going to be watching the two best teams battle it out for the crown. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, and the best
Yep.
running back in Arizona.
Yep.
There we
Leave it
go.
alone.
There we
Yep.
go.
Just so you
There we
know.
go.
You know.
Noah Roberts, appreciate the time, buddy. Thank you, man.
Thank y'all. Appreciate you.
There we go. There we
Later.
go. I had to ask, Chili. I had to ask.
It's all good, man.
I,
We should have gotten to throw up a fork though, at least. Like, I
oh, we
mean,
could have done that. Yeah.
we should have
Is
had
that
some.
I also I wanted to like
He's a
listen.
golden ticket kid. He's a
I know,
golden
but he's not
ticket kid.
committing Wednesday. So like,
No, but I
but
mean,
no, excuse me, not signing Wednesday.
yeah, but I mean, he's already got his locker picked out at ASU. I mean, he kind of, without saying, kind of
Without
like let
saying,
us
okay,
know.
we'll see. We'll let him say it. I'm not gonna say it for him, but we'll let him say it.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to get him in trouble, but
That,
I mean, I'm sure he's super comfortable. But
yep.
up next, we do got
Oh
the
snap! I
premier,
remember that
the
wall.
pre,
I
the
remember that wall. He's
premier
added more to the wall.
two-way guy, the premier two-way guy in the state, one of the best football playing athletes in the country that you will find anywhere, Mr. Lockdown, your favorite receiver and your favorite receiver's worst nightmare. The best, most explosive player on Chandler's offense,
Okay.
the recipient of some
Will might have something
monumental
to say about
touchdown
that, Chili.
passes, Jai Jones.
John, what'd you think of the intro from Chili? How'd that
Man,
work?
that's my
He
guy.
knows.
That's
That's my
He
right.
guy.
knows.
That's
That's
right.
my
He
guy.
knows.
He ain't
Right.
telling
Well,
no lies. He ain't telling no
listen,
lies.
listen, Jai, you want to give Chili a hard time for
All
not
right, what we got? What we got?
for not being there last Saturday, for going to watch
Oh,
the
I
other game?
knew.
yeah.
I
Come on, man.
knew.
What's up with that?
I knew. I knew.
Oh.
I knew what was about to happen. I
Mm.
knew.
You didn't
I
want to come
knew.
check us out though?
I first off, I knew that you guys were gonna FTJ. I knew you guys were gonna finish the job.
Oh,
I knew
okay,
you guys
okay,
would finish
okay.
the job this time. So like, I wasn't tripping. Like,
Yeah.
I think the world of Hamilton and everything that they accomplished this
Yeah.
year. But I think having seen it once, Wisdom and that team, Menzel, Jai, or Mita, everybody was on the same page. Hey, listen, we are going to get a hell of a matchup because we have two very, very connected teams. And everybody keeps talking about a connected team is the most dangerous team. I
Yeah.
cannot wait for this showdown. Jai, hey, you get to face a kind of a new, fresh quarterback in Jake Rogers. What are you expecting to see out there? A 2027 guy, somebody that you're kind of familiar with.
I'm expecting him to bring his A game, I'm expecting him to bring his best of the best. This is the
Yeah.
state championship. This is where you leave it all out in the field. It's all or nothing.
Hey,
Jai,
mama.
It's win or go home. I mean, either way you go home, but like still, it's win lose. One of us are gonna hold up the trophy. So I expect every single one of those guys to bring their best of the best as we bring our best of the best.
Jai was pretty cool
Sheesh.
after the game. To Chili's point, you guys came out on fire, man. Like you just knew it was going to be a different game from the first play to have you said. I mean, Chili asked me when I thought it was over, and truthfully, no disrespect to Hamilton, but in the second quarter, you felt like the momentum was purely in your guys' favor with how hard you guys were playing and just all the above. I got a chance to see Coach Wisdom after the game. That man was standing there with tears in his eye, like some proud papa, just watching you
Uh,
guys celebrate. What does it mean to bring this program? He had a great line. When he took this job, I'm sure people told him he wasn't sure if Chandler was Chandler anymore, and for
yep,
you guys to bring this program back and show people that you definitely are what we all thought you guys were, and it's one
yep.
of the top programs in the state, which is how special is that for you guys?
Man, I mean, we worked so hard, and Wiz told us like, I've heard a lot about this program. Like you said, people don't think we're the same, and it's gonna be hard to change us. But he was like, if y'all trust me, and I trust y'all, and I believe in y'all, even though we just met each other, like it's gonna work out the way it's supposed to.
Hey,
And sure
And
hey,
it
enough, you see
did.
where we're at. You see where we're at. We're
It
going to the
did.
championship.
How
You
cool
know,
is
hey,
we're
that?
we went from being 5-6 to 11-2, and that's crazy. With a
hey,
team with a team that doesn't have nowhere near as much weapons as we did last year.
That's cool.
Jai, me and you had a conversation, I want to say about 2 weeks before Wisdom, a live
Hmm.
conversation that people can dig back into the archives and review and watch about the next Chandler head coach and what you wanted.
Yep.
Literally what you wanted as a player. Um, Without saying it, I feel like you kind of knew something that nobody else knew. Did you get everything that you wanted in Coach Wisdom? Can you say comfortably like, man, I got everything I wanted, Chili. Looking back in retrospect after that conversation, that's what I wanted. I got everything. And can you
Yes.
say that?
Yes. And, you know, everything I wanted was, you know, a guy that we could come in and that's going to come in that we could trust and a guy that's going to be able to relate to us and, you know, build up a program that was broken down, you know?
Man.
So I was like, I got everything out of Coach Wiz that I wanted, and we're gonna continue to get it. You know, it's just, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was
Will,
beautiful.
Hey,
you know, it's funny you mentioned work because Will said the same thing after the game. He's like, man, people don't know how much we put into this. Like, this wasn't just handed to you guys. You guys had to go earn it. Maybe you could take us through some of those long days, long night. I mean, just what describe to me the work.
Man,
Pain. Oh, I can Chili. Look at it. Look at his eyes. That's
man,
pain
look,
right there.
hey,
He's like, man,
we
my
went
body still hurts.
through it. We went through it. I can't lie. We put in so much work, like from everything, offensively, defensively, to special teams, to meetings, to camp. Bro, like the work that we put in as a team was so crazy. And I can't lie, it only brought us closer as a team and as a group and as everybody, you know, from coaches to players to parents. Like it was it was so different and it was definitely a shock to us, you know, like we've never practiced on a timer. And, you know, he brought out that timer, this big clock and the timer. We're looking like, what is he doing with that? And the first alarm went off. We were like,
that's
oh, this is
legit.
different. So, you know, practicing at a fast pace, staying on point, staying on the timer, on a regimen. Like, it was, you know, it was different. You know, keep yourself responsible. You know, make sure you're at meetings, make sure you're at lift on time, make sure you're at school on time, keeping your other guys accountable. Like that was, you know, that was so big for us. And it turned guys that, you know, maybe weren't leaders last year, didn't feel like they could be leaders to leaders this year.
Hey,
Very
and
cool.
he also turned you loose a little bit, gave you the opportunity to play both ways. Made you one of the biggest parts of this receiving core. You're the I can't listen. I love Ormita. I think Sprott is special, but I think that you are. I don't know, and I keep telling people I don't know if Jai Jones is the keys or the engine to this vehicle because Will Menzel he knows. Hey, we're gonna get this thing started going big play to my guy. And all of a
Yep.
sudden you see Jai Jones walking into the end zone, sauntering into the end zone. Perry, ALA Queen Creek, the first game versus Hamilton. I gotta know, man, where did all this camaraderie, where was this built? Was it built at camp? Was it built over at Flight Club when Chandler made their first ever appearance there? When did this come?
Man, it was day one with Wiz. It was day one. You know, he I feel like we were all kind of locked a little bit, if you know what I mean. We were all kind of locked, and coaches kind of unleashed us a little bit and let us, you know, go build. Like if y'all want this, y'all gotta go get it. So it took time outside of practice, outside of school, you know, things like that. You know, we all see each other meeting to go meet coaches and talking and having conversations, just building those relationships and, you know, having trust in each other. And, you know, I know that the guys across me are going to fight just as hard as I am, you know, especially Will. I know Will's going to fight just as hard as I am. I know Max is going to fight just as hard as I am. I know Span. I know Skyler, Kay, all them guys. I know every single one of them are going to fight just as hard as I am. And at least the receiving core. Defensively, them guys, they fight every single day, you know, and we get into it. There's been punches thrown. There's been fights. There's been arguing.
Healthy
You
stuff
will
though.
have got
Healthy
into
stuff.
it. Like it's been all of it, and it's built up to, you know, week one. And week one, we just showcased like we all could come together now. We can all, you know, be one. We don't have to go against each other. We get to go punish someone else, and we that fire has driven us all the way through the season.
That sounds like Chili and I, man. There's plenty of fights, man. I'll call him. I'll be like, Chili, why'd you say that? Like, why'd you say that? And he'd be like, Cam, I know what I'm talking about. I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about, man.
Oh man, come
Sometimes you
on.
got to do that.
Hey,
Chili, show him the thing. Come on,
oh.
show him the picture.
Hey, hey,
John, this is pretty cool.
I'd like you to tell me a little bit about this. Digging through the Chili
Oh,
archives. Talk to me
the
about the
history.
person in this picture. Who is that?
That's my dog, man. That's my guy. That's my ace. That's Noah Roberts. You feel me?
Hey, talk to me about that. That moment. Can you take yourself back to that moment? What was going on? I'm guessing that you scored a touchdown, he scored a touchdown, whatever it is. Like what happened in that moment? You won a championship. Talk to me about it.
So this was our first tournament together. This is not me and Noah, but this was our first tournament together as the Jags. And you
Okay.
had guys on that team like me, Trey Kennard, Noah Roberts,
Oof.
X, all the guys, all them like everybody that you see that play for Chandler and Basha and Hamilton, all on the same team. And we went out to that sevens tournament, and it's crazy. 'Cause I actually caught a diving interception right there. And Noah was the first person to run up to me and give me a hip bump. And
Oh
I don't even
man.
know. I think they were getting ready to come out on offense. And I had just caught the interception. This was 10U sevens tournament. We were going to the 10U tournament. Yeah. Bro, and he was first person right over there. We hip bumped. Our relationship has been tight ever since. Ever since I first met Noah, we first played, game recognized game, everything, good players connect like that. But yeah, that's my guy. We still talk to this day. We talk before the game, we talk after the game, we talk after every game.
he,
That's
he
my
said
guy.
he wasn't sure if he wanted to talk to you this week. He wasn't sure.
Oh, I know. I know.
Hey,
Because he know, like I know he gonna bring it. He know I'm gonna bring it. And there's not gonna be no juking when I'm on defense. He's that running back.
oh,
It's gonna be head to head. You know what it
hey,
is.
hey, you've been waiting for this moment, huh?
There's not gonna be no juking, no spin
Oh,
move. It's no stiff arm. It's gonna be shoulder pads. Me and him 1-on-1. He go bounce it
Hey,
out one time.
all right,
hey,
Jai.
no,
Well,
no, no, hold on, Jai. Noah told us that you guys did see each other at the ASU U of A game at the Territorial Cup game this past weekend. Besides the fact that you obviously picked out your locker to make yourself comfortable because you were going to be in the championship game, I gotta know what was the conversation like? What did you guys talk about in the moment?
At the beginning, it started off as it was actually me, him, and Devin Fitzgerald at first.
Okay.
First was me, him, and Devin. So we talked a little bit about the broken game. Talked
Oh,
about how I should
okay.
have, I think I should have played more on Devin a little bit.
Oh, for
But
sure.
yeah, we talked about that for a little bit. But then me and Noah went in. Good luck this week. Hey, we want to see you specifically in the ship. We want to see you. Hey, we want to see each other. We talked about these moments, and then the competition
Man.
started. Hey,
there
when
we
I
go.
see you, it's gonna be da 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 da. Hey, when I see you, it's gonna be da. Yeah, that's so.
Oh man.
But
Jai,
Hey.
it's handshakes and hugs, and that's my guy.
there we go. Jai, we gotta go. But man, what do you make of the matchup?
Oh, Chandler on top all
Okay,
day.
okay,
Woo!
there we go.
Come
Woo!
on
I
now.
like
We,
that. That's
we'll
what I
see.
like to hear.
Listen, man, I told Noah this too as well, but you two guys, it's been a lot of fun to watch. And the state is better when Chandler is good at football. And the state is better when Basher's rolling to it. Like, seriously, these programs, you guys represent your community so well. It's been so much fun to watch you guys overcome a lot of things and get to this point. Hard work does pay off. And we
Yes,
got two
sir.
teams that have worked very, very hard competing for the King of Arizona. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. Good luck. No juking.
Yep.
That's the that's the
Nah.
Oh man.
that's the
I
headline in this one,
love
Chewy.
that. For
Chili,
sure.
no juking, no juking.
No
There we
juking.
No more
go.
though.
That's tough.
All right,
All
John.
right, John.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Look, I called you
Man.
Chewy too, by the way.
Oh man.
I
My
called you
dog's name
Chewy.
is Chewy.
All right, here we
So,
go. Oh, let's
hey,
go ahead.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
yeah. Where he's
Beetlejuice.
at? Where he's at? Adam,
Hey.
Adam. The man. Listen, Chili talks so much. Where's
Hey.
Adam? Adam been
My
waiting.
guy Beetlejuice been
Man,
everywhere
he been
all
waiting
season
on you to,
long.
to stop asking so many questions, man. You just be over here running your mouth, and then
Hey,
we
he
can't get to
knows.
Adam. Adam, what's up, man? Media
What's
day.
Man,
What's
going
we
your
on,
got
first one?
guys?
Yeah, you and I were at media day.
we,
Where was
Oh yeah,
Chili?
we were doing our
oh
business. We were
man.
doing our business,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, we asking questions, getting ready for the matchups. Where was Chili? I
I
didn't
went
see
to
it.
Fat Sal's. I
Oh,
went
there
to
you
Fat
go.
Sal's and got a
Oh jeez.
sandwich.
Oh
Just
jeez.
in case y'all not familiar, the
Got,
best sandwiches on planet Earth.
got you,
Just in
got
case
you.
y'all not
Adam,
familiar.
take us
So,
through this matchup. What do you expect? Chandler, Basher.
Man, I expect some of the hardest physical football we're gonna see all season long. I remember saying at the very beginning of the year I didn't expect there to be a lot of, necessarily upsets this season. I think the playoffs and the end of the season has been a different story than the beginning of the year. But man, I think this is just about as competitive as we're gonna get all season long. We got two teams who, I think the biggest thing is each of them won it, and that's why they've gotten here so far. And they're very well coached too. This Chandler team, and what they did last Saturday against Hamilton,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Basher too. They
Keeping
don't make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, Basha too. Even though they struggled at times a little bit at QB, I think they made the right decisions in that game to fluctuate between the two guys, and it's good to see Brody Veers back out there, and Chandler as well in that game against Hamilton, just to keep their composure with all the outside noise that was going on, even during the game as well too.
Yeah,
So great
listen,
win for both programs, and
they
great
will
to see
fight
them here.
them Chandler and Hamilton, man. Them tempers. I told Coach Goody, man, relax, man. He looked like he wanted to put on a headset, a
Man,
helmet at some point.
I tell you what, there was a point. I mean, you remember that time
Eh,
when Will got drilled out of bounds
by
before the first
Nico,
half,
yeah,
and I rewatched the clip, and all I see is Coach Goody just
hiding
sprinting
it. I didn't know he could get his
ass.
knees that high
I didn't
anymore.
know that either.
And yeah, it was a lot of fun to be out there. Yeah, I agree with you, Adam. It's gonna be good old fashioned Arizona high school football
Oh
game
yeah,
against two teams. We just talked to Jai and Noah, and like they earned it. They
oh
earned it,
yeah,
and that's all
Hey,
you could ask for. Not to say other teams haven't in the past, but you got to overcome some stuff in a year. It's not just handed to you, and these two teams definitely went through some fires to get it, which is cool.
absolutely.
hey,
Yeah.
Adam, I gotta know if Chandler's gonna win this game, what do you have to see?
I got to see the same thing they did last week, which was play a full 48 minutes defensively. I think that's the biggest thing for Chandler this season is it feels like they haven't really put together a complete game, beginning to end. And I think last week against Hamilton, they did that. And so I think the key for Chandler here is play the full 48 minutes, play every single snap with all you got. And that will be the key for Chandler 100%,
Are
especially from the defense.
are you kind of talking about that weird third quarter lull that seems to be haunting them through a variety of the games that one that I've been to and that people have brought up?
Yeah, I think a little bit. I think, coming out of halftime, even, sometimes a lot of teams struggle just, whether it's pro, college, high school to,
That's
make
usually the
sure
third
that
quarter.
boost sticks, yeah, this is the third quarter, right? And yeah, I think that has sort of been a lingering thing for Chandler this season. And so to see them kind of wipe that away and just say, we're going to play this game from start to end, was really cool. And to see how proud of how proud Coach Wisdom was of his team after this game
Yeah.
was honestly kind of cool to see and made me smile a little bit because this is what it's all about. It's just these good
Okay.
moments and seeing people, so happy about what they've
All
done.
right. But before I let you go, you got about 20 seconds. What do you need to see from Basha for them to win this?
Another big performance from Noah Roberts. That's what it
That's
is.
fair.
Defense on lock and Noah Roberts full speed ahead.
All
All
right, here we
right.
go. Who's winning? One, two,
Oof.
three.
Chandler.
Chandler.
Wow, I'm gonna go Basha.
Oh, he did that
All
just to
I'm gonna
go.
right.
All
go
right.
Basha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In 6A, who you got? One, two, three. Castile.
Castile.
Centennial.
Ooh,
5A. One, two, three.
Canyon
Canyon
View.
View.
Desert Mountain.
4A. One, two, three. Arcadia.
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 All right, guys, that'll do it. We'll
Later,
see you next
guys.
week.